Within Compliance Manager GRC, there's a number of different ways to do the data collection. The primary method is through the LAN scan. This uses a single agent deployed on any Windows device inside the network to scan any and all devices within that network. It primarily uses the WMI protocol, but it does other types of scans like through SNMP as well. For remote or inaccessible devices, we have the computer scan. This allows us to run a data collection on a single device. This works for Windows, Mac, or Linux devices. There's also scripting options available, so you can run this through an RMM tool or anything similar. While the computer scans are great for a one-off collection, the discovery agents allow us to install a persistent agent onto those remote or inaccessible devices to collect data on an ongoing basis. You can see here we can choose which days of the week we'd like to run the scan. And the great things about these data collectors are they aren't just collecting data for Compliance Manager, but those same agents can be used to collect information from the other RapidFire Tools products, such as Network Detective or Volscan. We also can use the Cloud Scan to scan any Azure infrastructure or Office 365 environments. If you have the ability to deploy an enterprise application, you can use that information to pull in the relevant data points. We also have a very powerful integration with Volscan, the internal and external vulnerability scanner. Here we can import those found vulnerabilities into the compliance assessment project. Once imported, they'll be factored in as scored risks throughout the project, and you can also see them in things like the plan of action or the controls assessment. With the data collection complete, we then generate a number of worksheets looking at the users, the assets, the applications, and so on. But the intention here isn't so much to show the data points as it is to add additional data points that we can't scan for. Things like asset ownership, classification, criticality, and others are equally as important, but again, we can't scan for them automatically. So you or whomever you're working with can add them in directly to the worksheet here. Now, if you've gone through an assessment before, you can leverage your previous responses, or if you need help filling it out, you can always invite in other people to contribute at this point.